Hello, Scorpio risings. Welcome to your your monthly zodiac reading for the month of July 2025. We have a lot to get into this month, so let's not waste any time. As always, we are going to pull an overall energy theme for the month. We will pull tarot for each week, as well as go over those astrological transits and how they may show up for you. And we will clarify with more tarot, as well as wrap it up with some additional oracle guidance. So let's see what you guys need to know for the month of July. That was just poor shuffling skills. A time for healing. Okay. So let's see if the tarot reveals exactly what we need to be healing. And truthfully, with everything going retrograde, we have 3 different retrogrades occurring about the time Uranus is shifting signs. Could be just a real big time to focus on that inward journey, so to speak. Here in the first week, the 9 of Cups, very nice. Feeling a lot of gratitude, wish fulfillment here in the first week. The 2 of Pentacles, really trying to balance your priorities, trying to balance things like your health, the wealth, the relationships, all of the things, just really trying to keep that in balance, and maybe even having to make a decision here in the second week. Here in the third week, the 4 of Swords in reverse. So this can represent burnout, or this can represent that there's this semblance of acceptance that's come about. Like maybe there's been a repeated theme that you've been thinking about a lot, or it's this semblance of like, I've just accepted that this is the way things are for right now, and now I'm ready to just move forward with that acceptance, or have embodied that acceptance. Here in the fourth week, the Devil in reverse. Lovely. I love this for us. Here in the first week, like I said, the 9 of Cups or the Devil in reverse can represent like really like trying to free yourself, letting go of things that feel like addictions, temptations, lust, shame, stories that we tell ourselves, limiting beliefs, unhealthy relationships, whether that is with, like I said, an addiction, an escapism, a person, habits, unhealthy things that really just are ultimately not benefiting us in the long run. Here in the first week, the 9 of Cups, Venus making a conjunction to Uranus within the sign of Taurus right before she moves into the sign of Gemini. Uranus is known as the great awakener or the great disruptor, and this has been hitting your 7th house. This is your house of interpersonal relationships, long-term romantic partners, romantic or marriage contracts, as well as business partnerships. But Venus has been transiting this sign, and it's going to make a conjunction, and conjunctions are typically very harmonious aspects, but this conjunction is happening at a very pivotal degree. It's happening at the 29th degree. So this means that some sort of ending is about to take place. There's some sort of peak or ending that is about to take place, and it almost could very well feel like you are being liberated. You are being liberated. I keep pulling up because this person, I guess, is being illustrated as jumping up. So it feels like you are being liberated in some way, whether again, this is within business, this is within your relationships, or what it is, maybe even your value systems, what it is that you value within these connections. Venus then will be moving into the sign of Gemini, which is your 8th house. Venus is the planet of love, money, beauty, and value. And she's moving into the 8th house, which is shared resources, it's inheritances, it's death, it's sex, it's the occult, it's the taboo things that no one really likes to talk about. So it could be that there's some sort of wish fulfillment that's happening, feeling very grateful, very content within these aspects